Good day, everyone. Today we are going to discuss loop in this session. What is a loop? Loop is an iteration or repetition. It means when you want a set of statement to repeat itself again and again, we use a structure called loop. In C++, we have three kinds of loop: for loop, while loop, and do while loop. For loop is used when you know how many times you have to move, you have to run a set of statements. And while loop is a pre-test loop. It tests the condition at the start of loop before the execution of the program. It is usually used in a situation where we do not know at the start of a loop how many times we have to start, how many times loop block will execute. So it is also called indefinite repetition loop. It starts with the word It starts with the keyword while followed by the condition. Here is the condition. You write in parentheses as we have done in if statement. Then comes the body of the loop. Body of the loop will become in flower bracket, or you can say braces. Then in which we you may have one or more statement in braces. When loop start, it tests a condition. If it is true, it enters the loop. Otherwise, transfer the control to the statement after the loop. If it enters in loop, then after executing all statement in loop block again, condition is tested. So here is some program that I'm going to use. This program is not given in the book example. I just write it by myself just to explain the simple structure of the loop. We will going to check the example that is given in the book also. There is the book example, but my example is we are going to get even number from 20 to 2 or 2 to 20 in ascending order. So here it is at line number 1. I just write a comment that is telling that this my program is going to use a while loop. In line number 2, I have include. You know very well hash is the preprocessor directive, and we are going to include an input output standard header file that tell the compiler and coordinate with the computer processor that how we going to input and output our program. The con I is also one of the console input output hash include, which also help in input and output of the program. It also contains some kind of instruction, some of the body loop that we are going to use. And there is another header file I have included with hash sign which tell the preprocessor directive that these three files must be attached with the this program to take some input and output. It is also called standard input and output header file. Line number 5 is all about using namespace standard, that we are going to use standard name of C++. Line number 6, I just leave empty. It's nothing to do with the program or C++. It's just to show the clarity of the program. At line number 6, it starts with int, that something to be going to be happen. We are going to start our program from here. This line start tell the compiler of the program that my program will start from here. My main body of the program will start with the braces. This is the body of the whole program. In this, the starting braces on 8th line and the ending braces on 20th line tells that this is the whole body of the program. So at line number 9, I just declare a variable named C. You can declare A to Z, any kind of variable. You can use any word, any letter combination. So I'm using just C just to make it simple program. Then at line number 10, I just initialize a variable. Initializing means giving a starting value to a variable. And all you know is what is a variable. A variable is a memory location where you save your data. It's a named memory location, and in this program my memory location name is C, and it is going to have integer data in it for the time being as long as my program is running in the compiler. And line number 11 is all about C out. I'm just showing a message to the user that we are going to display even number from 2 to 20, and which are as follows. You can write any kind of message. Line number 12, I just put it empty, as you know the clarity of the program. From line number 13 is the actual thing we are going to discuss, that is the while loop. In this while loop condition, we are going to write while a keyword and then the parenthesis starts. and in parenthesis I just give a condition, and my condition is, as I initialize my value, the C is equal to 2. So my condition is C must be having the value less than equal to 20. So it's my loop condition. The loop will continue to work unless and until C got the value less than or equal to 20. And after this 14 line, the body of the loop starts here. This is the body of the loop within the line number 14 to 17. This tells how these statements in these braces will continue to work unless and until the value of C is less than or equal to 20. As long as the C value become increased from 20, the condition becomes false and this loop structure will terminate. Remember, for using loop you have to make the condition false, otherwise it will be infinite loop and it's you have to terminate the program from outside. So in the body of the program I just write cout statement. This statement will print the number as long as the condition is true, the given condition, which condition, which is written inside the parenthesis with the while. As long as it is true, the line number 15 will keep on printing the numbers, remember, starting from 2 ending with 20. And to make them even, line number 16 is very important. To make these even numbers, increment statement, that is the value of C must increase two numbers. Remember that it will display starting from 2. How it can be coming? It will print 2, skip 3 and print the number 4. In this manner we can control the numbers output and it give you your even numbers. I just show you at the last and how just changing one minor things we can use to print the odd number also. Line number 17, just to end the while loop. 18, I just leave the line empty to make sure my clarity of the program, and return 0. You know very well we have to write return 0, that this program must return some value, return something on the screen, and the body of the program is ended. Now let's run this program and see what will be going. Our goal is to get even numbers from 2 to 20. The compiler is compiling the program, and here is the result. Even number from 2 to 20, as I just like to have the message. This message is printed first. Then my first number, as the condition is true, my first number in C is 20. Sorry, my first number in C is 2. So condition is true. C is 2 is less than 20. The compiler will enter in the body of the program and print the number, and you can see the number 2 that is printed over here. Slash forward slash, and this thing will help that the program will the number will come in new lines. Every time the number is there, the number will be coming into. If we just remove it from here, let's see what will be the effect on the program. Here you go. All the even numbers are come in the same line. But if we have it over there, let me write over here again. If we write again in double quotation our escape sequence and run again, you can see that every number will come in different line, in a new line. So the condition is true as C is 2, the statement will come, and this line number 16, C is equal to C plus 2, will now increment the statement and give it back to the condition while. Give the control back to line number 13. When you increase number 2, when you add 2 in 2, that become 4. Is 4 is less than equal to 20? Yes. Then it will enter the loop body and prints the number 4. This is how it works. Every time the value in C will change, as it's a variable, first it will be 2. This increment statement help us in changing the value of the variable. First it will be 2, then it will add 2 in the 2, that will become 4, then it will add 2 into 4 into 2, that will be 6, and then there is 6. Value of C is 6. Remember, after every increment the value in C variable will change. That's why it is called variable, because the value must be changing during the program unless and until the while loop condition is true. As long as it is 18 and 20, when it comes to 20, what happened? It again add 2 in the 20, and let's see, if 2 into 20 is 22, our condition becomes false. The program exit from the body of the while loop and return 0 and end the program. As I told you, the minor change will get us the odd numbers. What you have to do, you have to initialize, start, change the value, change the starting and ending value. We are now to get odd numbers from 1 to 19 with the same program, just changing some minor things. We are changing our values. That's it. Let's see and run the program. If I'm successful in getting odd numbers, and here you go. In this manner, you can get the odd numbers also while using a while loop. So while loop is there when the condition is there. If you want, thank you. Hope so. You understand the program.